What's up, gang? Hey, in this video I am going to tell you major red flags that you need to avoid when dealing with the modern day woman, because a lot of these women think that you as a man is inferior to them just because they are a woman. So make sure you watch this video to the very end. I got a ton of gold nuggets on it. Make sure you like this video, and also make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And if you guys haven't jumped into the CLG community this month alone, $24 a month, you'll be grandfathered in forever. But if you try to jump in after this month, it is 48, and I'm not going back. So don't be DMing me, don't be emailing me, man, can you get it back to 24? It's not happening. I've been telling you, I gave this whole month 24. You get what I'm trying to say? It's gonna stay there. So if you want to get in now. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, man, so I'm gonna make this video for a learning lesson for most of you guys on what types of chicks to stay away from, man, because there's some real, you know, toxic ass chicks out there, and a lot of these women actually believe this shit. Like, a lot of these women believe that men are the ones that's supposed to be weak, taken advantage of, used, thrown to the side, you know what I mean? Sucked dry, squeezed dry, and I'm not talking about sexually. So I'm gonna read this for you guys, just so you guys get a better understanding of what type of women to stay away from, what type of people to stay away from in this world in order to have an enjoyable life. You gotta pick up on these fucking signs. So I'm gonna give a little backstory on this. So this guy is in the CLG community. He said that he was messing with this chick, and then he cut her off. Like, he took a step back from her because, you know, they were hooking up when he was messing with her. But then one day she woke up and she just wanted to be a born-again Christian for some weird reason. She just wanted to be some born-again Christian, didn't want to have sex no more, but she still wanted to continue to extract benefits out of him, right? So because he didn't talk to her, she sent him a long-ass email to express her mind to him. So I'm gonna read this email, and then I'm gonna give you my 2 cents, and I'm gonna read my comment on what I responded to it inside of the community, and then I'm gonna give my 2 cents. So this is the email that she wrote him. So she starts off with the subject, man, ... And this is, he blocked out her name. This is, yet again, you were supposed to call me back and never did. You claimed you had some to tell me or something like that, and you never told me. Look, I know you're a busy man. You've got a life to lead, just like myself. But dropping off the face of the earth multiple times clearly means that you don't care. I'm cool with that. In fact, I'm not asking you to care, really. I don't need to meet with you or anything. Just have enough decency to say goodbye. I've clearly shown you that above all else, I respect you, and I'm interested in nothing more than friendly and inspirational conversation. I'm gonna stop it there, because women always say that, have the decency to say goodbye, but then when they are done with a guy, they just ghost them. Isn't that fucking crazy? See, that's why I was telling you guys since the beginning of the show. The reason women do this psychological damage to guys, like they ghost them, they stop talking to them, they do all this shit, because they know how it feels when a guy ghosts them. See, everything they try to do to you and it hurts you, it hurts them 10 times worse when a guy does it to them. So she's saying shit like, have the decency to say goodbye, but I guarantee it's plenty guys in her phone that she just fucking ghosted. You get where I'm coming from? So this is how fucking sick women are. They do guys dirty, and then when it happens to them with the guy that they want, they fucking want to lose their mind. And then another thing too, she's talking about I just want friendly, inspirational conversation. Why can't I get what I want and not give you what you want? So I'm gonna keep reading. She said, I've clearly shown you that above all else, I respect you and am interested in nothing more than friendly and inspirational conversation. All physical BS to the side. I didn't need that then, and I don't now. What I wanted is for you to simply be that guy that says, you know what? I wonder how D is. Let me shoot her a text and just let her know she's in my spirit. We lead by example, so if you want to give advice and try to sow into someone's life, then show it. Because a person like me would see you as not being genuine or worthy of trust. You don't have to call me, because I know I've said a mouthful, but I needed to say how I feel. My number is blank. If you'd like to tell me the thing you had to tell me, that would be great. And if you don't want to contact me, simply say so. I'm a big girl. I certainly know how to take a step back, dear. Anyways, take care. So let me read the comment that I wrote to him. You know what I mean? So basically I said, so glad you took a step back from her. Women try to use men for emotional stability, great conversation, insight, resources, and much more. But when it comes to them holding up their end of the bargain, sex, physical relations, they want to tell the man, no, I don't care what you want. I only care about what I want from you and how much I can extract from you without giving anything back in return. Men have been scammed, misused, and mistreated for far too long. It's time for us to take our power back. So that's what I wrote to him. And that is, and this is the reason that I made this, is stay away from fucking women like this. You know what I mean? I got a chick, she know better though. I got a chick that wanted to take a step back from, she says that I broke her celibacy thing that she was trying to do or whatever, because I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? When I get along with a girl, I know how to motherfucking lead it to sex. You feel me? So she said I broke her celibacy thing. So she said, hey, we got to stop hanging out. But if we want to talk and call on the phone, you can call and talk on my phone. Hell no. I still got that bitch in drip campaigns. And every time I text her, I shoot to fucking try to hang out with her ass again. And she goes ghost, because she'll text me back every single time I text her. But every time I'm like, hey, let's do something. Hey, let's meet here. Let's do something. And she'll just go ghost, or she'll be like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Because she knows that if she get along with me, that celibacy shit is out the motherfucking window. See, these girls want to be born again virgins, born again Christians. You know what I mean? Drea Michelle, she was on the TV show, the Shade Room, talking about some, you know, you can just get rid of your wholeness. And the girl was like, how? She was like, you just don't be a hoe no more. Like, just because I was a hoe in my past, that doesn't mean I can just wake up one day and just not be a hoe no more. And she was like, but you still did that in your past. And she's just like, yeah, but I just don't want to do it no more. So like, these girls, bro, like, they literally fucking treating men like they ain't shit. Like, they basically telling the man, like, bitch, I'm gonna do what I want, when I want. I'm gonna extract what I want from you. I'm gonna get what I want. And then if you want something, I'm going to shame you for it. You ever hear those girls that fucking get online and be like, all men want is sex. All men want is sex. You don't hear dudes get online and be like, all you bitches want is to motherfucking emotional stability, extract resources from her, our time, our emotional support. Motherfucking, you want our insights. You want our vision. You want logical. You want our logical thinking. You want everything from us. You feel me? You want to extract. You want somebody to listen to your bullshit. You want all that shit from us. But then when we want when it's time for you to give what you supposed to give, which is sexual motherfucking intercourse, oh, now you want to motherfucking act like, oh, no, I don't want that with you. You know what I mean? I want to give this pussy to the nigga that don't give a fuck about me. You feel me? I want to give this pussy to the motherfucker treat me like shit. I want to give this pussy to the motherfucker, you know what I mean, that throw me against the wall and fuck me real good and throw me away type shit. That's the fuck who I want to get a pussy to. But from you, I want this, but I don't want to give you nothing in return. When it's her time to hold up her end of the bargain, she don't want to give nothing in fucking return. And these are the chicks that you guys got to stay away from. You guys got to stop listening to these motherfucking girls. You got to stop listening to what the fuck they say. You can hear them, but I don't listen to shit a fucking woman say. I don't listen to shit she say. I wish a bitch would motherfucking tell me to give, and I don't get what I want. Now, I'm not speaking for all men. Motherfucker, it's not much out. Like, I like female companionship and shit like that, but I like that shit after I fucked her. Because this is the shit that women try to tell you, you know, all you guys want is sex. You never want to get to know us. You never want to get to know us. Bitch, from my experience, I can't never get to know you until after I fucked you. Because before you fuck a bitch, that's when you get her representative. You feel me? That's when you get a bitch trying to act like she holier than thou, like she ain't bad, like she don't do nothing naughty, like she motherfucking goody two shoes of the world. Like this is, you get her fucking representative. You get what I'm trying to say? But after sex, that's when you get to know that bitch. That's when you do the 80-20, this bitch start opening up to you. She started telling you real shit. She started telling you about her life. You know what I mean? After sex, you start figuring out how crazy this bitch is. You feel me? After you drop that dick in her, you start getting to know the real her. So, you know what, bitch? Next time a bitch say, oh, you want to sex, you don't want to get to know me? No, I do want to get to know you. I do want to get to know you. But I know that I'm not going to get to know the real you until after I drop that dick in you. That's when your ass gonna start opening up and telling me who the fuck you really is after I drop that dick in you, because you ain't got no power no more. You feel me? They try to hold the pussy like that's the power. That's what I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna get this nigga to do what I want him to do because I ain't giving that pussy. No, if you fucking with me, bitch, no, we gonna get that out of the way fairly quickly. I'm gonna get that coochie. Now we can be cool with each other. You feel me? Now I can get to know you. And now I know what the category to put your ass in. Main bitch, rotation bitch. Most of these bitches fall in rotation bitch categories. Most of these guys do not know that. And the audacity of these fucking women, the cockiness of these women. Bro, women look at men as if they're nothing. I was literally, man, for all you guys that don't watch John Bravo, man, watch that guy John Bravo. He be exposing a lot of these fake ass motherfuckers. But he just dropped the video where he was exposing Wes Watson, right? Wes Watson was you know, chilling with the little chick Angie, who said he was a fucking loser when they broke up, but now he took her back and shit. You know what I mean? Because just because a nigga got money, that don't mean he know female nature. He don't know shit. You feel me? He can still be a simp sucker ass nigga just because a motherfucker got money. And come to find out, I honestly believe that nigga be lying about how much money he got. I honestly, truly, in my gut believe that nigga lie about everything. That nigga lie about his height. That nigga probably lie about his weight. That nigga lie about the money that he got. He says he makes $3 million a month. I don't believe it. I don't believe he makes nowhere near close to $3 million a month. I don't believe it. He would have to show me he makes $3 million a month. You feel me? Grant had a whole team on the product service side of people that was trained to fucking be salesmen, whatever. His whole team didn't even do $3 million a month. And Grant has 3 million leads. He has 3 million leads in his CRM. 3 million. Think of that shit. Grant has 3 million leads in his CRM, and he has a whole team of 20 plus guys that can't even do $3 million a month. So you mean to tell me one guy, Wes Watson, but he got time to drive around? And you gotta understand, the way we worked at Grant's office, we worked from sun up to sundown, and they couldn't even collect $3 million a month. They was on the other side. I was selling the corporate shit. I was on the side where the real salesman was at. You feel me? Those guys, they was like the beginner level salesmen. They put on that side. They had me selling the corporate shit, and I was one of the top performers on his corporate side. So I had to fucking sell to business owners type shit. I had to sell his corporate shit. You feel me? So I was one of the top in that motherfucker. But he had another team of the motherfuckers, the salesmen with the training wheels. They couldn't even collect, as a group, 20 plus people. They couldn't even collect $3 million a month. And that's like, that's all they do is sell. They wake up sun up to sundown selling for that nigga. Call hundreds. Each one of them does at least like 400-500 calls a day. So if they can't do it, what make you think Wes Watson, nigga, driving around in the motherfucking driving around all day at brunch, talking to his homeboys, all that shit like that, can do? He lying, bro. But another thing they caught his ass in, his bitch pulled up her phone talking about some. He said, oh man, she made 19K this month, or she made 19K in a month. She made 19K in a month. But then when you zoom into the camera, it wasn't for a month. The dates said that she made 19.4K. She collected 19.4K. She only kept 18 because after the fees from Stripe, she only kept 18. They said the dates was from May 2024 till April 2025. It was a 1 year. That bitch didn't make 18K for a whole year. And I noticed to be true because when I was working for Grant, Elena Cardone, everybody hated selling Elena Cardone shit because her shit never sold. Like, Grant shit would sell. You get what I'm trying to say? When Grant opened up shit, he a con man, but his shit would sell. So what happened was people hated doing the marketing. The marketing team hated Elena because they say her shit never fucking sell. You get what I'm trying to say? Girls are fucking 9 times out of 10, girls are super inferior to men. Like, they suck at everything that a man can do well. Like, if a man can make money really well, the girl will suck at it. You know what I mean? So the fact that This bitch is around Wes Watson scamming ass all this time. This bitch can't even clear $18,000 in a year. Bro, you can make more money working at McDonald's. Bro, I was driving around Taco Bell. I drove past Taco Bell. It says hiring manager, starting salary is $60,000 to $70,000 a year. Bitch, you will be making more money at Taco Bell. Bitch, you're making $18,000 a year? What the fuck? But then they trying to claim it like she did it in a month. See, this is the shit I hate about the fucking lying ass niggas on the internet, bro. Like, they think that they gotta lie to be successful. No, nigga, that's called short-term success. You're gonna fool the gullible motherfuckers at first. But then, once they get your product and they realize, they be like, damn, this shit really don't work. And then they're gonna realize, oh, you got me this time, but you're never gonna get me to return to keep giving you money. I've been scammed before, right? But this motherfucker ain't never gonna get me to return to give him money. And I told the nigga straight up front before he scammed me, I said, hey, bruh, this shit do sound too good to be true, but I said, if you scam, if this shit don't work how you say it work, I said, you will never get another dollar out of me. And I stood close to my word. You hit me for the 15K, cause it sounded and looked good, but you will never get a dollar out of me. So you just lost me for life. And I got plenty of years to live. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? And if the shit really worked like that, and it really did what you said it was gonna do, motherfucker, I would have dropped 50K with you. I would have, you feel me? You feel me? Money is not as important to me as it is for other motherfucking people. You know what I'm trying to say? And I was watching, and I know I'm going sidetrack on this shit, because I'm gonna bring it all around full circle to talk about these motherfucking hoes. But I was watching Batman, right? And they got all three of the Batmans, with the Christian Bale Batmans, the good ones. They got Batman Begins, they got Dark Knight, they got Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight, I believe that's the one with Joker, which is the best motherfucking villain. That's the one that Heath Ledger lost his life. Man, if y'all niggas don't watch them goddamn Batmans again, goddamn, watch them motherfuckers, cause it's a lot of life lessons in that bitch. And then they got the motherfucking one with Bane. You feel me? Bane was a good villain too, but Joker, that motherfucker was crazy. You feel me? And then they got the first one with Ra's al Ghul. Every one of those movies, what made the Joker so dangerous was the fact that he wasn't doing it for the money. Basically, the Joker said in one of the lines, he said, you niggas is not even good criminals, because all you do it for is the money. You controlled by the money. The money is what controls you, which makes you weak. See, I don't give a fuck about the money. I'll burn this shit. You feel me? I'm a criminal to be a criminal. I'm not telling you guys to be criminals, but what I'm trying to tell you is, fuck the money. Throw that shit out the fucking window. If you gonna do something, do it to do it. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what makes you great. You know what I mean? God has no problem with you making bread. God has a problem with greed. You get what I'm trying to say? God has a problem with greed. So going back to these motherfucking topics, talking about Wes Watson girl, bitch can't make no money, talking about fucking Grant's wife, she can't make no motherfucking money. But you know, Grant's wife used to come into the office, right? And she used to act like, you know, Grant would be nothing without her. She talked shit about Grant all the time, low key, and Grant laughing and giggling with her right next to her, not knowing that he was a sucker. So she talking about how Grant had to call her for a year straight before she even gave him a chance. She said Grant would call me every day before I would even consider him. She said, because Grant didn't fit nothing that I wanted in a man. You know, I had a list of what I wanted in a man. He had to be at least 6'2". Grant's like 5'6", 5'7". He a short little fuck. He's shorter than me, and I'm 5'9", so he like 5'6", 5'7". He a little motherfucker. So she was like, she said, I wrote in my book that he has to be 6'7". He has to have a green eyes. He has to have all this shit. And Grant didn't fit those things. So he would call me every single fucking month for a year, which ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Like, I do drip campaigns. I drip on bitches. Some of them don't respond, whatever the case is. But when one of them bitches do respond, get them on a date, bitch, I'm not ever gonna take them bitches serious. I got a main bitch. Like, you feel me? I didn't have to do all that shit with her. You feel me? But he had to chase this bitch for 13 months before she gave him a shot. And the only reason that she gave him a shot, Grant says it, the only reason that she gave him a shot is because Grant knew that she liked shooting. So Grant still was a businessman, still had money back then. He rented out a whole shooting range for her. So she kept ignoring him until he said, hey, I rented out this whole shooting range for you. Basically, I dropped a whole bunch of money. Can you come to the shooting range and shoot with me? She's like, so she didn't like him, but she went so she could shoot, because she was the number 10. She was the top ranked shooter in the state of California. So she was like ranked number 10. She could shoot a gun real good. You know what I mean? Grant knew that about her, studying her and shit. Knew that about her, rented out a whole shooting, and then a year later, 13 months later, she decided to go on a date with this nigga, right? So basically, she looked at this nigga as less than her from the jump, right? So then when they get married, they do all that shit, they have kids, she comes up into the fucking office and says, you know, the only reason Grant is a billionaire, Grant's not a billionaire. They lie all the time. He's not a fucking billionaire. He makes a lot of fucking money. Don't get it twisted. The nigga makes millions and millions and millions of dollars. He's not a billionaire, but being a billionaire is extremely difficult. Trust me. Very few people are billionaires. That's like Apple and big ass companies. You know what I mean? So Grant's not a billionaire, but they lie about it all the time. They lie. They liars. Grant ain't nothing against Grant in lying. You get what I'm trying to say? And I found that out when I was in the office. Grant ain't got no problem with lying. That nigga lie like it's nothing. So she comes up in the motherfucking thing, and she basically sneak dissing her husband, but she's saying it in a way, I know because I know female nature, but she's saying it in a way like, you know, Grant didn't fit none of my criteria, but you know, I gave him a chance. He rented out a shooting range for me, so I gave him a chance. Then when I got to know him, whatever, right? Then once they started dating and marriage, she came into the office and she said, oh, and you know, the only reason that Grant's a billionaire is because of me, right? Because Grant was making millions and millions of dollars, and he was trying to act like a big shot. And I had to humble him and say, well, you're not a fucking billionaire, so stop acting all big shotty. You feel me? And from that moment, something switched in his head, and he even went harder, you know? So Grant should be thanking me for what I did for him. Bitch, you didn't do shit. Like, this is how women look at men. This is how the modern day woman looks at a man. As if he's a pussy little bitch that they can control with battery packs and fucking spiritual growth. See, that's what Wes Watson girl do. I do spiritual healing. That's why the bitch can only make $18,000 a year. You feel me? And I'll be surprised if Wes Watson even made over $100K a month. I'm gonna be real with you. I'll be surprised. If you really looked at that nigga's numbers and his statements, I'll be surprised if he made over $100K a month. That's how capped these niggas be, bro. These niggas be capping like a bitch. You know what I mean? A nigga make $3 million a month. They don't finance, they don't lease Bugattis. They buy them cash. Like, let's be smart here. A nigga who consistently pulls in $3 million a month, they buy Bugattis cash. The Bugatti only costs $5 million. They buy that shit cash. They don't lease that shit. They don't lease the fucking place that they live. Like, you buy that type of shit cash. Like, really think of this shit. Like, y'all niggas need to start putting two to two together. A lot of these motherfuckers have no fucking, like nothing against lying. But going back to these bitches, bro, the way that these bitches look at these men is if y'all niggas is weak, soft, stupid, easily gullible, manipulative, easy to be manipulated, dumbass motherfuckers. When you are her superior times 10. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, this bitch wouldn't even, like Wes Watson bitch wouldn't even be sitting in a fucking least fucking Rolls Royce if it wasn't for Wes Watson. I'm not saying the nigga broke, he ain't making $3 million a month, but she wouldn't even be sitting in a leased Rolls Royce making $18,000 a year. This is the shit I be trying to tell you. The bitches be thinking that they more powerful than men and they have shit to show for it. Like, they think that like they God's gift, like the cockiness, the egos, the fucking mindsets of these fucking women is ridiculous to me, bro. Like, it has literally gotten out of hand. Like, it is sad to watch. I mean, I watch it all the time. Successful niggas stay in the gym, work out, and you see him with the bitch, and the bitch control everything. And she feels like she should control everything. Like, she looks down at her motherfucking man. This nigga went out of his way, gave you kids, gave you a ring, gave you money, gave you lifestyle, resources, emotional fucking intelligence, fucking logical intelligence, emotional stability. You feel me? listening to your bullshit all fucking day, and you still think you're superior to him? This is the shit I'm trying to tell you. This is why this channel exists. You know what I mean? It's more than just dating, but dating controls everything else. See, a reason why a lot of these guys are greedy and are corrupted is because of a bitch. Like, a lot of people don't understand this, that the cockiness that it takes to be a bitch who has accomplished nothing creates an evil person. That's how come when you get women in power, they do the most violent shit ever. If you think I'm lying, there's a chick named Griselda. She has had the most people killed as a mob leader, or as a cartel, drug cartel leader, who was a female. And this goes in history. Every fucking female, when you give a female power, I was watching some shit that some female, like, I forgot what state she run, but she's a mayor. She used the police. Every Democrat that spoke out in the town hall meeting, the police, she told the police to grab them and do whatever it takes to take them out. Police was tasing people, throwing people out, wrestling them, choking them, all kinds of shit. And she just was standing up there like, yep, that's what they get. Yep, no, take that one out too. Take that one out too. When women get in power, because they didn't have to work for that shit. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, they live their whole life on easy mode, and then they think that they superior. That's when you get an evil person. You get a person that's so cocky, egotistical, prideful, that they just nasty people. And going back to how that girl tried to treat that guy, like, motherfucker, why the fuck you ain't writing me back? You should have the decency to write me back, motherfucker. Just cause I don't want to fuck you no more, and I want to get you should be still calling me. You should be still fucking talking to me. You should be still giving me insights. You should be telling me stuff. Why are you ghosting me? I'm the ghoster. That's basically what you're trying to tell the guy. I do the ghosting. You don't ghost me, motherfucker. And this is why the modern woman has gotten out of hand. And this is why the modern man must take his power back. And it starts with dating. Believe it or not, it starts with fucking dating. It really does. Turn your care down when you're dealing with these bitches. You dealing with a different type of animal, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro, you dealing with a different type of animal. These modern women have lived life as easiest as they possibly could, thanks to a man. Remind you, the reason they even live this easy life is because of men fought and died for her in war. Men fucking built this country. You feel me? Men had to go through all of this shit for her to even live this peaceful fucking life that she can live today. Men built those buildings, that infrastructure, built most companies. Men did this shit. You get what I'm trying to say? Men have did this shit. And then they look at the man with no humility. They're not even humble. And they look at the man and they tell the man, you should have done that for me, and I want more. Not even a thank you. You should have done this for me, cause I'm a girl, but I want more. But when is enough a fucking enough? You get what I'm trying to say? Going back to Elena Cardone, telling Grant, yeah, you're a millionaire, but you're not a billionaire. Calm down, honey. If I was Grant, bitch, what the fuck do you even make, bitch? Like, what do you even do? Shut the fuck up. Like, don't disrespect me like that, bitch. You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me. I would have found some other man to take me. Think about what you're saying, dumb bitch. You need a man. You still need a man, bitch. If you wouldn't have took me, another man would have. They didn't. You was dating all these movie stars. None of them niggas was taking you serious. You was dating the 6'2" guys with the eyes and stuff. None of them niggas was marrying you. Bitch, you were a rotation bitch that thought she was a main bitch. Let's call a fucking spade a spade. You feel me? But this is gotten out of hand, guys. Like, for real. Like, this is getting nasty, bro. As men, we need to take our power back. This shit is getting out of fucking hand. And it's crazy that, like, that conversation triggered me to go down this route. But it's the fucking God honest truth, bro. If you men don't start becoming men and taking your power back, your life will be a fucking living hell. Trust that. Because there's too many men that's out here that's capable men. I see it all the time. I see very capable men, and then they get around a bitch and they lose all of that strength, all that motherfucking toughness that they done had through their life, all that shit they work for, all the muscles, all the fucking looks, man, all that shit they work for, they lose it in the presence. And sometimes these bitches be average bitches too. An average bitch can pull all that out of. And you know the crazy part about, and I'm gonna go back to Grant's Cardone situation. A lot of you niggas think because this bitch is married that like, well, Grant won. No, the fuck he didn't, bro. Because marriage only benefits the woman, because a woman is never truly monogamous. I'm gonna give you a fucking story that still sits with me to this day. Elena Cardone dating Grant, right? When it came to the black employees that was there, she was really friendly with them niggas. Like, she was hugging them, touching them. Like, they had one guy, I'm not gonna say his name or whatever, but like, he would always put his hand out with her. She'd always grab it, and motherfucker, nigga, I know women, you feel me? But there was this one day, she came in the office with an NFL player. He was 6'2", ripped as fuck. She was all over this guy. Like, she was trying to show him the office. And she's like, oh, here's the sales room. And he's like, he'll say one thing, she'll laugh. She was touching his arm. She's like, oh my God. So what I'm trying to tell you is, she's still looking for her 6'2" guy. That's why I tell you guys, know where to put your bitches. If it took you 13 months to get this bitch, and the reason you couldn't get her because she wants a 6'2" guy with whatever green eyes, maybe she might throw out the green eyes, but she's still looking for her 6'2" guy. Just because she's married isn't going to stop her from keeping her eyes open. But none of them niggas want her like that. Elena, she ain't got no ass, bro. Like, when I seen her in person, I'm like, damn, her ass flat as fuck. But Grant's a titty guy, so Grant like big titties. So she do got big titties, so Grant don't care about ass. But I was like, most niggas ain't dealing with flat asses. You feel me? White boys don't even like flat asses no more. Like, the modern white boy, they don't even like flat asses, for real. Like, I talk to white boys, they be like, oh, ass too flat, bro, can't do it. I be like, nigga, you white. He's like, oh, I gotta have a fat ass, bro. I was like, back in the day, y'all was titties guys. See, Grant, he's the titty guy. So she got titties. But what I'm trying to say is, she's still looking for her 6'2" guy. It's never gonna stop. That's why you gotta be smart with these type of women and be like, knowing where to put their ass and what category to put them in. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like just cause you married her, Grant, that don't mean that she, you feel me? That don't mean that she stopped looking. That don't mean she stopped searching. That don't mean her eyes stopped wandering. You get where I'm coming from? So be careful when you dealing with these women. Treat you like shit, talk down to you, act like they superior to you when they have nothing to show for it. They have zero results to show how superior they are. That's like a motherfucking, imagine this shit. This is the modern woman. Imagine you a UFC fighter, and every time you fought this nigga, you beat this nigga ass. Every time. Let's say y'all met 5 times, right? You fought this nigga in the amateurs, whatever. You fought this nigga since y'all was, whatever. Every time you whoop this nigga, you beat the fuck out of this nigga. It wasn't even close, right? But then this nigga got the nerve to say, go out and say, he's better than you, he's faster than you, he's stronger than you, he's everything. And in your head, you like, nigga, every time I meet you, I whoop your fucking ass. Where is he getting this ego? Where is he getting this pride? Why is he so willing to say he's better than me at everything? He's faster than me, stronger than me, quicker than me, got better technique than me. But every time we fight, I whoop his ass. How is this adding up? It don't make no logical sense. That's what it's like with the women and the men. They do nothing. They have no results. They make less than you. They shorter than you. They not as strong as you. They this and this. They have no fucking results. They might be prettier than you, but bitch, that's one category. Imagine if you beat this nigga ass every single day. Like, y'all fought for 5 times, right? You beat this nigga every single day. But he was faster than you. But you still beat his ass every single day. But he actually was faster than you. Like you know what I mean? Like his hands was faster. It don't fucking matter if you better than me in one category if I'm whooping your ass every time we meet. So how can you be so cocky? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, okay, the girl might be prettier than you, but what else? Like, she like across the board, she has nothing to prove how she acts. She has nothing to prove how she's better than you as a man. Zero to fucking prove. But you niggas believe it. Makes no sense. That's like, and then it's the crazy part. The guy that's whooping that nigga ass every single day, he listened to the guy giving interviews. He be like, I'm better than him. I'm better than him. You be like, and then you start believing it. Damn, he is better than me. Even though you whooped this nigga ass 5 times. That's how stupid it look when a guy believe a bitch. That's how dumb a guy look when a guy pander to a woman. He's superior to her in every way. You feel me? Like, he's superior to her in every fucking way. That's how come when my bitches be with me and I tell them to do something, hey, come follow me here. Hey, get on that roof. Hey, do this. They fucking do it. They know. I know. You can't compete with me, baby. You just can't. It won't happen. It won't happen. No matter how much you believe you think you can do something to me, trust me, you will be sadly mistaken. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys really understand, man. I know this was a long rant, but you know what I mean? I had a guy, he was telling me, you know, it was tough for him to open women. It was tough for him to open women. And this video is particularly from him. Like, you should never be afraid to open somebody that's inferior to you. Open means say what's up, say hey, get her attention. You should never be afraid to open a chick who's inferior to you. You should never be afraid of a person who's inferior to you. You can have a healthy level of respect for that person, right? I'm not saying be disrespectful. I'm not telling you to be out of your way an asshole. I'm not telling you to be mean or hateful or violent. I'm not telling you to do none of that shit. So don't misconstrue what the fuck I'm saying. But internally, you should carry yourself with a certain level of confidence that this girl is inferior. Other than her being cuter than me, this girl is inferior to me, which means I should not fear her. I should not fear her. Like, her rejecting me can do nothing to me. She's inferior. Have you ever seen a little dog barking at the big dog? The big dog don't even give a fuck. Like, the big dog look at the little dog barking his little ass off. The big dog like, this motherfucker can't do shit to me. Like, I wouldn't even waste my energy on this motherfucking little barking ass bitch. Like, that's the type of shit. Like, a girl rejecting you, what the fuck can that do to you? Hurt your little pride, hurt your little ego. Throw the ego out the way. Throw the pride out the way. Throw the greed out the way. See, some of you guys, y'all do it because y'all want to be greedy. Y'all want to fuck every bitch. I want to fuck every bitch I see. Throw the greed out the way. Ain't nothing wrong with winning. Ain't nothing wrong with getting pussy. Ain't nothing wrong with, you know, having rotation shit like that. But there is something wrong with being greedy. I've learned the hard way. You feel me? Greed will fuck you up. Throw the ego out. Throw the pride out. Throw the greed out. You feel me? Like I said, I've turned down more pussy than I've taken. A bitch like that first message that I sent you, I would have never hit that bitch up again. Never again. You want to motherfucking be a born again version with me, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Or if I do hit her up, we ain't talking on the fucking phone or nothing like that, bitch. You gonna have to meet me and you gonna have to come to where I want you to be. And guess what? If you meet up with me and you go back to not trying to fuck and you ain't complying, I'm cutting the meeting short. Oh, no. Damn, I just realized I got something to do, man. Oh, yeah, but, hey, I'll catch up with you later. And it's gonna be the same fucking routine till you give me that pussy again, goddammit. You not finna sit around and play with me, motherfucker. And that's how a lot of you men gotta start thinking. You are superior to women. It is that simple. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.